Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from the Superdome. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Then he gets to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Let's go now. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this will go down as a punch inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Rattler to open with a pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Smash. 77. Check. Hey, Smash Broncos.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. That one is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Mega. Set, hut, white, black, claws, red. Green jack.
First down throw for Rattler. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
He's taken out of bounds behind
Second and 11.
Set. Yellow, 40.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Here we ready?
Here's Rattler. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Smash, red. Blue, 32. Black shot. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Right side to Olave. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10.
Throwing it again, Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
You're like drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration waiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
On the go.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Ready,
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Okay,
Now it's second and 1.
let's go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward back. It will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready? Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Rattler. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sends up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Benson.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
6. Mega.
Motion, change team.
Hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Red, yellow. Let's go now. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A give, here's Benson. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
1 yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Spencer Rattler, touchdown New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Open man, Malik Washington. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They are looking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
A gain of 30.
Come on.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds by a very solid return.
On the ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Red, 38. Fight, 97, called red. Flight blue. Set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
43 rail. Red, cycle. Ready.
To throw again is Rattler. This throw right is taken in by foul. And that's the 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
A handoff, running left is Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set, ready. 45, white. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Now he'll run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Set. Yellow, triple, 38. Set.
A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Ready.
Left side into the hands of Olave. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Red, yellow. Blue striker. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Black ultra. Yellow. 43. Smash. Red. Hut.
On 4th down, Rattler. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll look to throw. The left side, he finds Curtis.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
60 yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bucs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return is Rocker. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we ready.
Off the bootleg, here's Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Come on, set, ready.
A run with Benson. Crazy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints first down.
Good for a Saints first down.
Blaster,
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Green Jack. Blue Strikers. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler now on second down. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
45, wide, 22 needle, steal, block, ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set, punt. Red, 38. Smash, red. Red, cycle. Set, punt.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. This is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13
This is a
yards.
tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Quick throw to Martino, and that's caught by Iomatter. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's in! Touchdown, Buccaneers! It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Rattler on first and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
Fight, 97. Set.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Slide through.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
45, white.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And it's into the hands of Flowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. Cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for number 80.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 11-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
This to Ibuka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Rolling right. Going up top. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. Couldn't get it in time. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Alec Eilmaner. Touchdown, Tampa.
Buccaneers.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Field black. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Rattler now on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the front.
And he's brought down after a gain of couple. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Have to get get this to the 20. Here's third down.
70,
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return is Rodgers. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Red, cycle. Let's go.
Rattler going to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To throw on second down is Rattler. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Throwing again, it's Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the
To the air again, Rattler. Moving, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Red, yellow. Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to a 2-minute warning.
That's a gain.
Here's 3rd and
It's
7.
3rd and 7.
Ready. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Benjamin Morrison.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs.